Hi, welcome back to English Unbound. I'm Bevin.
And I'm Anna.
Today we are talking about one small word that can feel very hard.
The word is no.
Yes. In English, saying no can feel scary. You may think, if I say no, will I sound rude?
Or, will this person be angry?
Or will they think I am not kind?
I know this feeling. Sometimes I want to say no, but my mouth says, okay, sure,
Even when you are tired.
even when I really do not have time.
So today, we will learn how to say no clearly, but with a warm voice.
That sounds possible. Not easy, but possible.
Good. Saying no does not mean you are a bad person. It can mean you are honest. It can mean you know your time. It can mean you respect the other person and yourself.
I like that because sometimes I think polite means I must say yes.
Many people feel that, but polite does not mean yes to everything.
So today is not about being cold.
Right. It is not about being cold. It is about being clear and kind at the same time.
For friends, family, work, messages, and small daily situations.
Exactly. We will use simple English, not formal office English, real life English.
Good, because when I feel nervous, I cannot use fancy sentences.
Most people cannot, so we will keep the language short and useful. A polite no usually has three small parts.
3 farts, okay?
Part 1. Thank the person or show you heard them.
Like, thanks for asking.
Yes. Part 2. Say no clearly.
Not too hidden.
Right, if your no is too hidden, people may not understand. Part 3. Give a short reason or give a small alternative.
So, not a big speech.
No big speech. Many learners explain too much because they feel nervous.
I do that. I say, I'm sorry because yesterday I was busy and today I have many things and maybe next week, but I'm not sure. And
And the other person is lost.
yes, and I am tired.
A simple no is often kinder. Clear is kind.
I can actually say that.
Yes, here are our main phrases for today. We will use them in real scenes, not as a long phrase list.
Okay,
Thank you for asking, but I can't.
I'd love to, but I can't today.
I'm sorry, I can't help with that.
I can't do that, but I can help with this.
I need to say no this time.
And that doesn't work for me.
Good, 6 useful phrases. Enough for today.
First scene, a friend asks, do you want to go out tonight?
And you are very tired.
Very tired. My brain is already in bed.
Your friend says, hey, do you want to get dinner tonight?
The too direct version is no, I'm tired.
That is clear, but maybe too cold.
It sounds like I am closing a door.
Yes. Now, the too soft version.
Maybe. I'm not sure. I might be busy. I'll see.
This sounds polite, but the meaning is not clear.
The friend may wait for me.
Right, so we need a clear answer with a friendly tone.
Natural version. I'd love to, but I can't tonight.
Very good. Let's hear it slowly.
I'd love to, but I can't tonight.
This is warm because you say, I'd love to. It shows the person is not the problem.
And it is clear because I say, I can't tonight.
Yes. If you really want to meet another time, you can add maybe another time.
Only if I mean it.
Exactly. Do not use maybe another time as a fake polite ending.
So I can say, thanks for inviting me, but I can't tonight.
Perfect. That is enough.
Friend, do you want to get dinner tonight? Me, thanks for inviting me, but I can't tonight.
Natural, friendly, clear.
It sounds calm and honest.
Second scene. Someone asks you for help, but you do not have time.
Like a classmate or coworker says, can you help me with this today?
Yes. Maybe they need help with a form, a project, or moving something.
I always feel bad saying no to help.
Many people do. Helping is kind, but saying yes when you have no time can create stress.
And sometimes I say yes, then I feel angry inside.
That is important. A forced yes can become hidden anger.
That is very real.
Let's make it simple. The other person says, "Can you help me after work?"
Too hard version. No, I'm busy.
Clear, but maybe cold.
Too long version. I really want to, but I have this thing and then another thing. And yesterday I helped someone and I'm not sure.
Too much. You are trying to prove you are a good person.
Yes, I want a receipt for my no.
You do not need a receipt. Try this.
I'm sorry, I can't help today.
Good. And if you can offer something small,
I'm sorry, I can't help today, but I can send you the link.
excellent. That is our pattern. I can't do that, but I can help with this.
So the boundary is clear, but I still offer a small thing.
Only if you want to. The alternative should be real and small.
Not a new big job.
Exactly. Do not say no to one job and accidentally say yes to two jobs.
That sentence should be on a wall.
Let's hear a natural dialogue.
Coworker, can you help me finish this after work? Me? I'm sorry, I can't help after work today, but I can look at it for 10 minutes tomorrow morning.
Very natural. You gave a clear limit.
10 minutes, not forever.
Right. A polite no can include a clear limit.
Third scene, last minute plans.
This is common. Someone says, "Can you come right now?" Or, "Can we change the plan?"
And I panic
Why?
because if I say no, I feel difficult. I feel like I am not flexible.
But being flexible does not mean you are always available.
That sentence is useful.
Let's use a simple situation. Your friend texts, "Can you come in 30 minutes?"
Too soft version. Oh, maybe I'll try.
But you know you cannot.
Yes, so this creates false hope.
Correct. A better version is, "I'm sorry, I can't come so suddenly."
I'm sorry, I can't come so suddenly.
Good, warm, clear, not too much.
What if it is work? Like my manager asks, can you join this meeting in 5 minutes?
Then you can say, "I'm sorry, I can't join right now. I can join at 3.
So we give a time if we can.
Yes, if you can. That is a useful alternative.
Manager, can you join this call now? Me, I'm sorry, I can't join right now. I can join at 3.
That is calm, not emotional, not rude.
It feels strong, but not hard.
That is a good target. Fourth scene, extra tasks.
This one is dangerous
Why?
because the request sounds small. Can you just do this one little thing?
And sometimes it is not little.
Sometimes it opens a whole new door.
Yes. A coworker says, "Can you take this extra task today?"
The too fast yes is sure, no problem,
But inside,
big problem, and I feel my shoulders go up.
that body feeling matters. Your body may know your answer before your mouth says it.
I know the sentence is simple, but I still feel nervous when I say it.
That is normal. Simple does not always mean easy.
Okay, what can I say?
A useful phrase is, "I can't take that on today."
Take that on means accept that task.
Yes, it is natural for work. If that feels too hard, say, "I can't do that today."
Simple.
Now, with a warm start, "I'm sorry, I can't take that on today."
I'm sorry, I can't take that on today.
Can you add a short reason?
I already have a full day.
Good.
I'm sorry, I can't take that on today. I already have a full day.
Excellent. It does not explain every task on your list.
No calendar speech.
Exactly. You do not need to open your calendar to prove your no.
That helps because I often think I need evidence.
You need clarity, not a legal document.
Much better. Fifth scene, relationship pressure.
This is maybe the hardest.
Yes. A friend says, "Come on, please, just this time."
Or a family member says, "But you always helped before."
That sentence feels heavy in my chest.
Very heavy. In these moments, your voice can stay warm, but your words need to stay clear.
So, not angry.
Not angry, also not disappearing.
What do I say?
For pressure situations, you can say, "I understand, but I need to say no this time."
I understand, but I need to say no this time.
Important note, this is for pressure situations, not every small request. If someone simply invites you to coffee, you may not need this sentence.
So, this is a stronger sentence.
Yes, still polite, but stronger.
It feels gentle, but final.
Exactly. Let's make a scene. Your friend says, "Please come to the party. Everyone will be there."
I say, I understand, but I need to say no this time.
They say, "Why? Are you upset?"
Oh no, that question makes me want to explain everything.
You can answer simply.
I'm not upset, I just can't come tonight.
Excellent. You do not add 10 reasons. You do not fight. You repeat the simple truth.
So repeating is okay?
Yes. If the other person pushes, you can repeat your boundary with the same calm meaning.
Friend, please come to the party. Everyone will be there. Me, I understand, but I need to say no this time. Friend, are you upset? Me, no, I'm not upset. I just can't come tonight.
Very good. This is not rude, it is stable.
I can feel that it takes practice.
It does. This is not only English practice, it is also emotional practice. Sixth scene. Someone asks to borrow something or asks for too much.
Like, can I borrow your car? Or, can I stay at your place?
Yes, these are bigger requests. You may want to be friendly, but you also need a clear line.
I feel bad because the person may really need help.
That may be true, but your no is still allowed.
What phrase should I use?
Try, I'm sorry, that doesn't work for me.
That doesn't work for me.
It means this is not okay for my situation.
Is it rude?
No, it is common and calm. You can make it warmer. I'm sorry, that doesn't work for me.
And if I can offer something smaller?
Use our earlier pattern. I can't do that, but I can help with this.
For example, I can't lend you my car, but I can help you check the bus schedule.
Good. Or, I can't host you this weekend, but I can send you a hotel link.
That is helpful, but still a boundary.
Exactly.
Let's do one dialogue.
Okay, I'll be the friend. Hey, can I borrow your car tomorrow?
I'm sorry, that doesn't work for me.
Oh, just for a few hours?
I understand, but I can't lend it out.
Very clear.
My heart is beating, even in a fake dialogue.
That is normal. Boundaries can feel uncomfortable at first.
But the sentence is simple. That helps me stay steady. Bevin, I noticed something. In every scene, the sentence is not very special.
That is true.
It is not magic English.
No, it is normal English used with a calm voice.
So why is it hard?
Because the grammar is not the main problem. The feeling is the problem.
The fear.
Yes. Fear of sounding rude, fear of disappointing people, fear of losing connection.
So English learners are learning two things:
Exactly. Words and courage.
words and courage, small courage.
Right. Not big drama, just one small, honest sentence.
Like, thank you for asking, but I can't.
Yes. That sentence can protect your time and still respect the other person. Now let's do a short practice loop. I will give the situation. Anna will answer. Then you can repeat after Anna.
Keep your voice slow and warm.
Situation 1. A friend asks, do you want to go out tonight?
Thanks for inviting me, but I can't tonight.
Situation 2. A coworker asks, can you help me after work?
I'm sorry, I can't help after work today.
Situation 3. Someone says, can you come right now?
I'm sorry, I can't come so suddenly.
Situation 4. Your manager asks for an extra task.
I'm sorry, I can't take that on today.
Situation 5. A friend pushes you. Please, just this time.
I understand, but I need to say no this time.
Situation 6. Someone asks for something too big.
I'm sorry, that doesn't work for me.
Good. Now one more round, but a little more natural. Anna, answer like a real person, not like a textbook.
Okay, real Anna is ready.
Can you join the call now?
I'm sorry, I can't join right now. I can join at 3.
Can you help me move this weekend?
I'm sorry, I can't help this weekend. I hope it goes well.
Can you take one more task today?
I can't take that on today. I already have a full day.
Can I borrow your laptop?
I'm sorry, that doesn't work for me.
These are good, short, natural, kind.
And I survived all four.
You did.
Can we talk about mistakes?
Yes. Three common mistakes.
Mistake one,
Waiting too long to say no.
because we hope the problem goes away.
Right. But often it gets bigger. If you know your answer is no, say it kindly and early.
Kindly and early.
Mistake two, saying maybe when you mean no.
That feels polite, but it can confuse people.
Yes, maybe is not a soft no. It is unclear.
Mistake three,
Explaining too much.
this is my mistake.
Many people do it, but too many reasons can invite more questions.
Like, oh, if you are busy today, what about tomorrow?
Exactly, a short reason is enough.
So I already have a full day.
Yes,
Not, first I have breakfast, then I have an email, then my neighbor.
no calendar speech.
No calendar speech. I want to test this with one real feeling.
Go ahead.
If I say, thank you for asking, but I can't, I still feel a little guilty.
That is okay. The goal is not to remove every uncomfortable feeling.
Really?
Really. Sometimes you can say the right thing and still feel nervous.
So nervous does not mean wrong.
Exactly. Nervous does not mean wrong.
That helps.
Also, saying no is a skill. The first time may feel strange. The 10th time feels more normal.
Like speaking English.
Exactly like speaking English. You practice with small sentences first.
Small sentence, small courage.
Yes. Let's put everything together in one longer, real conversation.
Okay, I'll be Anna, a tired person with boundaries.
A very important role.
I accept this role.
Here we go. I'm a friend. Hey, Anna, are you free tonight? We're going to dinner.
Thanks for inviting me, but I can't tonight.
Oh, come on. Just for 1 hour.
I'd love to see you, but I really need to rest tonight.
Okay, what about tomorrow? Can you help me with something after work?
I'm sorry, I can't help after work tomorrow. I already have a full day.
It's small, maybe 10 minutes?
I understand, but I need to say no this time.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you for understanding. Maybe we can have coffee next week.
That was excellent.
I offered coffee because I really wanted that part.
Good point. Only offer another time if you mean it.
No fake, maybe.
No fake, maybe.
Also, I felt nervous in the middle.
And you still said it clearly.
That feels like progress. Today's lesson feels simple, but also big.
Yes. Because the English is simple, but the life skill is big.
We learned that no can be polite.
And we learned that a good no can be short, clear, and kind.
Let's review only the most useful lines.
Good idea.
Thank you for asking, but I can't.
I'd love to, but I can't today.
I'm sorry, I can't help with that.
I'm sorry that doesn't work for me.
And if someone is pushing, I understand, but I need to say no this time.
Yes. And remember, maybe another time is useful only if you really mean another time.
For today's small action, choose one sentence.
Just one.
Write it down. Say it slowly 3 times.
And this week, if a small request comes and your real answer is no, try one warm, clear sentence.
Not a big speech.
Not a big speech.
You can refuse, and you are not a bad person.
You can protect your time and still be kind.
That is a sentence I want to keep.
Me too. That is enough for today.
Thank you for listening.
We'll see you next time on English Unbound.